Oh my god, okay. Hi, Red Faction. We got Season 21 exotic tuning preview for the armor. This could be interesting. In Season 21, we're rolling with the first wave of changes to exotic armor intended to rebalance and reimagine many armor pieces at both ends of the usage system. When hearing feedback that such changes are highly desired, but the complete overhaul of the armor mod system and the introduction of entirely new damage type and lightfall necessitated delaying these changes into Season 21 so that the dust could settle. There are two primary goals for this balance pass: identify underused armor pieces and revamp to increase their appeal, and tune outlier armor pieces that are probably too powerful. On top of that, we want to curb a few instances of damage stacking that circumvented the expectations introduced in Lightfall, partially to bring damage into expected range, but also to alleviate the pressure to use certain combinations of exotics and mods to reach optimal damage output. In, in these cases, we hope that this reduces the desire to run surge mods on your leg armor, allowing your exotic to cover that ground and freeing you up to use other mods in those sockets. With this goal in mind, here are the changes we're making. Please note, unless otherwise specified, the following changes leave the rest of the exotic benefits intact. So for Hunter, Sealed Ahamkar Grasps. This exotic will now reload the magazine of all your weapons when you defeat a target with your powered melee. And for 5 seconds after dealing that damage, you gain increased movement speed and jump height. So this makes doing um, kind of the use of stompies kind of go a little down. Not incredibly down, but just a little bit. Aether's Embrace. Gain additional strength while the exotic's weighted knife damage bonus is activated. Oathkeeper. When drawn, the bows gain bonus damage against combatants that increases as you hold the draw but deactivates after a few seconds. The original redesign allowed you to retain the damage bonus as long as you held the bow at full draw, which can be done indefinitely thanks to the existing exotic functionality. However, this resulted in overly fast playstyles, where players felt like the optimal way to play was to move slowly at full draw or hide behind cover indefinitely, only popping out to shoot, with a limited window on the damage bonus. The bows still benefit from the significant bump in damage while holding it for a short time without bogging down the play experience. Raiju's Harness. When deactivating your Arc Staff Super, you will now create a blinding explosion that temporarily increases your arc weapon damage. However, blocking with Whirlwind will no longer consume energy more slowly. So this means you activate it, get a couple kills, deactivate it, your arc weapon will do more damage now. Radiant Dance Machines. Kills while your free dodge is active extend the duration of free dodging. No longer deactivates when you get too far from enemies, but will deactivate after using a suspend and slam. Okay. So you do your free dodge, you get kills, and you keep doing that. But if you jump up and then do suspending slam, it automatically deactivate. Adding a time extension on kills allows this to pair extremely well with Marksman's Dodge, the Reaper Armor mod, and the new powerful Attraction mod that allows you to collect orbs at a distance. During playtesting, players could have free dodges for long stretches, pulling down a bunch of large number of orbs. However, allowing to continue to granting free suspending slams made it a little too easy to create infinite orb generating machine without ever having to risk your own survival. Stompies. Remove the airborne effectiveness penalties. You only gain increased speed, slide duration, and improved jumping while your dodge energy is full. Okay, that's good. We want Stompies to have a strong fantasy, but permanent uptime for potential movement benefits make targeting hunters in PvP incredibly difficult on controller, ends up making it too automatic of a choice. Even with the prior airborne effectiveness changes, we're undoing that change, but tackling the uptime and try to make it so you can use it to ambush or escape from an engagement, but not both. Mask of Barkus. Changed to use a Tier 4 non-stacking weapon damage bonus, which behaves as the same as the non-stacking damage bonus provided by the Surge mods. Damage increase in PvE is up to 25% and now grants a 6% weapon damage bonus in PvP. No longer stacks with Surge leg mods, but provides a large bonus that can be activated with 3 such mobs equipped. For Titan, Point Cannon Brace. Lightning strikes now jolts targets. Increased PvE damage per lightning bolt from 50 to 200. Being amplified now increases the damage of the lightning strikes by 50% instead of extending the range. So you get, so that when you amplify it and you do this now, you can do 300 damage. Okay, no backup plans. This is a complete rework, replacing the old functionality entirely. Now provides a moderate benefit to airborne effectiveness and reload speeds of shotguns. While you have a void overshield, shotguns deal additional damage, and shotgun final blows refresh your overshield. While using a void subclass, rapid shotgun final blows or defeating a powerful enemy with a shotgun grants you a void overshield and kicks off your health regen. Huh. Second chance. Shield throws now weaken enemies. Stunning a barrier champion with your shield throw now grants a single full melee charge. Okay. Stronghold. Replace the healing from blocking shots precisely with a significant damage reduction, 50% in PvE, 10% in PvP while blocking with a sword. When you stop blocking, you gain ×2 restoration, with a duration that increases based on the number of shots you blocked. The original heal on perfect guard mechanic has swapped out with a damage reduction to improve ease. The previous version of the perfect guard incentivized rapid blocking and releasing of the block to be most effective, which is unintuitive for most players and inaccessible to some. To change the damage reduction while blocking, restoration after you stop blocking allows you to close the melee to melee range even against powerful enemies and stay liable to different attacks thanks to restoration. Conveniently, this also pairs well with exotic swords such as Lament. That'd be good, especially when you take into account that Lament has very low playstyle right now. Eternal Warrior. Rapid takedowns with an arc weapon grant escalating bonus to arc weapon damage, using the same non-stacking damage bonuses used by Surge mods. This can go all the way to a tier 4 damage bonus, granting the damage bonus of 25% in PvP and PvE and a 6% bonus in PvP, providing a large bonus that can be achieved with 3 Surge mods equipped. While at tier 4 damage bonus, arc kills refresh the bonus's duration. After your Fist of Havoc super ends, you gain a tier 4 damage bonus. So if you activate Fist of Havoc, when it ends, you automatically have that, meaning you can go right in to using your arc weapon. That makes using, how that's going to work with snipers, some shotguns, arc weapons. That could be very well. Trespasser could be really well too to run with that. Kefri's Horn. The solar damage wave now scorches targets. Okay, that's the only thing they had there. Path of Burning Steps. Change to use the non-stacking weapon damage bonus used by Surge mods. This can go all the way to tier 4 damage bonus, granting a 25 in PvE and 6 in PvP, providing a large bonus that can be achieved with 3. Yep. While at tier 4, solar kills refresh the bonus's duration, becoming encased immediately grants you tier 4. So if you get frozen completely and you break out of it, you automatically have a kind of a damage bonus. Dune Marchers. Dune Marchers is getting nerfed. In PvE, it's being brought down to 12 meters, and in PvP, it's being brought down to 50 meters. This exotic sees a lot of use in PvP and not much in PvE. To embrace these changes, the range on the damage chain made it very easy to get killed by this exotic without ever seeing the person that killed you in PvP. We reduced that range and tuned down the damage. Warlocks. Now this is for me. Vesper Radius. Your arc rift now emits an arc shockwave every 5 seconds that deals damage. 200 in PvE and 70 in PvP. Enemies defeated by these shockwaves explode for an additional 100 damage, and if you have arc subclass equipped, it will blind nearby enemies. So basically what they're saying is when you throw it down the thing, it creates that shock wave. It's not just going to do it immediately. It's going to do it after every 5 seconds and do 200 in PVE. If you have an arc subclass, it's also going to blind them, so they're going to get hit and blinded. So this makes using arc souls really good because then you have an arc buddy which can help you. And every 5 seconds this will go out. So if people get too close to you, they take 70 damage and will be blinded, and you can hopefully kill them. Okay. Chromatic fire. Increase the radius and damage of the explosion created by precision kinetic takedowns. These explosions will also supply status effects set by the enemies, which depending on which subclass you have. Okay. So if you have arc, the explosions will do blinding. If it's solar, they'll do scorch, slow for stasis, sever for strain, and weaken for void. Precision takedowns. So, snipe someone with a kinetic weapon, they'll explode, causing a weaken effect, which would make it pair well with collective obligation. I don't see kind of using the other ones. I think for me the best would be using chromatic fire with this. Donkuros. Daybreak projectiles bonus has been increased and is no longer reliant on the enemy being scorched. So, okay. Seguin Alchemy. Standing in the Rift grants a non-stacking bonus to weapon damage matching your subclass energy type. This damage bonus is equivalent to 2 Surge Leg mods, a 17% bonus in PvE, and a 4.5% bonus in PvP. A non-stacking bonus, so you're only going to get this much, as long as that rift matches your subclass type, or as long as the weapon damage matches your subclass type. So if you're using, you're standing in the rift and you're using arc void, solar, strand, stasis, whatever, you'll get a weapon damage bonus. And what else does it do? Because I forget what the intrinsic perk is. Thankfully, Dim is back up. Seguin Alchemy. Blood magic. Weapon kills while standing in the rift. Pause the rift's cooldown, extending this as a duration. Further kills maintain and extend the length of the pause. So now, if you match it, you'll get the surge mod. Okay. Claws of Ahamkara. Powered melee kills will now create an orb of power. When heavy-handed mods are equipped, increases the potency of orb spawned. No more than 1 orb can be spawned per enemy takedown. This has the same perk as heavy-handed and stacks with the mod should you choose to equip it. Okay. Mantle of Battle Harmony. Weapon damage bonus changed to tier 2 when super is fully charged, increasing the damage in PvE to 20% to 25% and reducing the damage bonus from 15% to 6%. No longer stacks with surge leg mods, but provides a large bonus that can be achieved with 3 such mods equipped. Damage bonus only applies to weapons that match your subclass type, and now stacks with Empowering Rift and similar damage bonuses. Extended the base duration from 6 seconds to 10 seconds in PvE, and from 3 to 5 in PvP. A fitting aspect. They've taken out the melee range thing on it. The extended melee range creates some strange situations where players' melee launch cause them to flicker in high latency scenarios. This exotic still retains many neutral, strong. I didn't even really care about the change to the melee range. I didn't think it was really that good. So I just like the neutral game benefits of it. I don't like the melee range, so I don't care about this. This is whatever to me. Promethean Spurs. Grants Rift energy on any solar weapon takedown, with more energy granted for solar weapon takedowns when standing in the Rift. Also, you now have to be standing in a Rift when you get the final blow for the exotic to consume your class ability energy and create a Rift at the target's location. Okay. Starfire Protocol. Reduce the amount of energy gained per instance of damage from 20% to 2.5%. Empowered weapon kills now grant 20% grenade energy. Oh, Starfighter Protocol. This exotic has been strong for a long time. Ever since Solar 3.0 dropped and fusion grenades became much more powerful on Warlocks. In making these changes, we didn't want to completely rob the exotic of its benefits, but right now, Starfighter Protocol has some of the single best targeting boosting weapons. Combined with Witherhorde or Wolfpack rounds with Rocket Launcher with Demolitionist, you essentially can get an infinite loop of rockets and double detonating grenades. And it's sucking all the air out of the room. These changes are intended to tamp down on the passive weapon damage, giving your grenades back too quickly. You'll still probably get an extra grenade or two per damage phase, while also still pushing it away from a single target dominance and more towards neutral play. With any of these changes we make, we'll be watching the data and your feedback carefully and may make additional tuning changes accordingly. We're already working on the next round of exotic armor tuning for future seasons. Okay. I don't care. To me, this is just where a lot of these exotics are just kind of here for the Warlock. The only ones I really like is this one. This is the only one I really like. I don't use Daybreak anymore because everyone wants well. You know, in PvP people just use well. In PvE people just have a well. Have a well and you'll be fine. That's it. Sanguine Alchemy, I have one. I don't use it. Vesper Radius, I think I have one. I don't use it. Promethean Spurs, I don't have it because I don't like using it. Again, it's relying on Daybreak. Starfire Protocol, this was the best one because, well, that's what everyone wanted. Claws Kara, I mean, sure. Mantle? Nah, haven't used it in a while. With the Titan one, I think this is going to be good. This will be good. And this will be good. For Hunters, sure. Maybe this one. But other than that, I think some of these changes are incredibly passive. We're not talking about, young Ahamkara spine, but no, let's talk about sealed Ahamkara graphs. Yeah, sure. A trip mine that can be thrown every 5 seconds and has increased scorch is fine. But let's fix something to this to make, this exotic will now reload all your magazines when you defeat a target with a powered melee. And for 5 seconds, you gain melee damage bonus, and you gain increased 5 seconds after dealing melee damage. So you get a reload, and then for 5 seconds after dealing the damage, you get increased movement speed and jump height. So basically, it's going to be boom, 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 throw, get a kill, and then pew. I gain additional strength while the exotic's weight and knife damage bonus is active. So basically, you get more strength back. Basically, these two are going to be heaven on Monte Carlo. Bows, go fuck yourself. Raiju's harness, I mean, yeah, sure, your arc weapons will do better now. Rainy Dance Machine, cool. Stompies, I mean, removing that was a good thing. But you have to have your dodge energy to have increased speed, slide, and improved jumping. I think that takes care of a lot of it instead of it having just be a pure neutral, just to have your dodge ready. And Mask, I mean, sure, that might come back, but I like how we're looking at the Helm of Saint or the Eternal Warrior, and this is what it is for now. Can we make this exotic actually look good now? Again, only one I like is this one. So, with that being said, everyone, I will see you tomorrow. We'll be live streaming. We're going to be trying to do more GMs to get a really good arrowhead break, ricochet round, perpetual motion, rangefinder, range or stability masterwork, and I'll see you then. With that being said, everyone, have a good day. Red Faction, be good. See you.